Right, hello everybody. Hello. I thought we'd come back and give another go to this Escape from Jurassic Planet mod pack. I haven't done anything on this for a few days. Actually, I haven't done any recording for a few days. I have been working quite hard on various elements that we saw that were going wrong with it. So first of all, to do with the dinosaur spawns. Initially, I had them spawning in with in control, but wasn't able to get a nice natural biome dependent look to the spawns, so I swapped it to Biome Tweaker, which is a fantastic mod. I had various issues with Biome Tweaker, and in the end the mob spawns from it simply wouldn't work on a server at all. I don't know why, they just don't work on the server. So I abandoned that and moved the dinosaur spawns back to in control, and have fiddled with the config of that. And now I think they're spawning in a way that looks like they're coming in as the chunks load. That's the idea. They're still a bit clustered, so I need to adjust the comparative distances that spawns can happen. But that's working all right. What I can't do, seemingly, is spawn water creatures in water. It just doesn't work. And I can't spawn in things as cave creatures, but I've got them coming in where they can't see light and where they're at a certain under a certain Y height, so that will do. I left the Biome Tweaker mod alone to eventually worked out how to add some of these primitive trees to the swamp biomes, and also the marsh biome. Rarely a primitive tree pops up. One of the biggest decisions I made is to remove the Jurassic-Craft mod outright from this pack and stick with fossils and archaeology. It was going to, first of all, it's going to get too confusing to have two mods sort of doing the same thing and sort of two sets of items and equipment. It'll just get really hard to play and know what you're doing. And the second one is to try and not have quite so much RAM required to run this thing. I'm still running this on 12 gig or so. I'm sure we can reduce that. When I tested it on the server, I was being able to get the server to run on something like 8 gig and the clients back down to 2 or 3. So that's encouraging. But I thought we'd just come in and play. There's a revised mod list down in the description for this. I'm also going to upload this now onto Curse as an experimental mod pack. There'll be a link to that down in the description as well, so feel free to comment there or here. Suggestions. If you want to play some of this, go ahead, play it. I'd love to know what you think or what you can suggest. As you know from these videos, we've only really played this up as far as this overworld stuff. Why aren't my shader resource packs showing? That doesn't look like my resource packs. Maybe it is. Let me have a quick look at that. I'm a bit perplexed by that. Options, resource packs. Well, they're all in there. Ah, why have we got? We've got the wrong ones in there. It should be those ones in there. Right, here we are again. So I fixed them up. I fixed the texture packs. So we will start. We will play and see what happens, I guess. Hopefully this will look more familiar now, to me at least. I have been checking out a lot of this world in the last few days. In and out, testing. Come on, load in. Right. That still doesn't look like my... Okay. Anyway. It's taking a long time to render. Oh, there we go. That wasn't too bad. I don't mind that. I quite liked the yellows though. Are we going to get some more of them? Okay, this does look sort of right, I suppose. Right, what do I want to do? I have spawned in with my default things, which we had working last time. Picking up dirt is happening quickly enough. I've got to go and find a useful biome, I suppose. I was thinking these really steep mountains and things Ah, this is that message there at the bottom of the thing saying too many ground items. So remove 628. I'm having big problems with the amount of items dropping from things. Part of it's to do with world generation and that the blocks fall. So things get planted on blocks and then the blocks fall down and it drops the oh god, the thing that was planted on them. So I've disabled that for some of the fossil stuff, but I don't want to disable it outright for a lot of the blocks that I'm using. I'm not sure what to do about that. So we've got this thing that just sweeps up. I think I'm limiting at 600 dropped items, something like that, at any given time, which includes all the caves. This is cool. Includes all the stuff in the caves. And then it sweeps up anything left, with a few exceptions. I might need to add a few other sort of whitelisted blocks that we don't want to be swept up, stuff that we might be involved in creating that we don't want to be just randomly removed from us. Let's get some wood. Get some more of that. I wonder what sort of wood this is. It's very dark. Hey, look, two more ground items. I better pick these up before they get swept up by that. Damn it. They got removed. Hello, chicken. Come here. Ugh, you're too difficult to catch. Right, there's some meat. Good. What's that? Don't know. I mean, I know what we need to do. We need to find, well, find ourselves somewhere. I want to be somewhere more open, on a plain or maybe even a swamp or something. I don't know. Oh, I don't think we see any dinosaurs yet. I wonder why. Oh no, we did see one, didn't we? A Madagascar rainforest. More items being picked up. Ooh. This is the coast. Ugh, can't get over there. Right, let's go over here then. Can't go up that mountain yet. Yeah, what was I just saying? When we've got these really high sheer-sided mountains, I think it's a good opportunity to use the jetpacks. That might be a thing to do with them. So I might, if that's then the case, it might be that we have a reason for doing that. There might be something good spawning on the tops of mountains, spawning only at sort of high altitudes. That could be something I introduce. I don't know what yet. I haven't tested the Galacticraft aspects of this, so I don't really know what I'm expecting. I don't know. I don't really know Galacticraft. I just know we want it. Where are we going? Dinosaur. I'm trying to make some of them common, like the more harmless ones. The more aggressive ones are a bit rarer. I'm trying to get the balance of difficulty right. Oh, hedgehogs. Really? That's so cute. That's so cute. Oi, bitch. No, I'm not being killed by a hedgehog. Apparently I am being killed by a hedgehog. Fucking hell. How can they do that? That's a hedgehog. Right, I need to eat. Are you chasing me? God, I'm being chased by a fucking rabid hedgehog. 2 tins of my food. That seems very wasteful just because I hit a hedgehog. I need to get another tin. Oh no, maybe not. My health could still go up. No, more. In a minute, I'm going to look at making a pickaxe, I think, because it's going to end up at night, and I'm going to suddenly rapidly need to go somewhere. Oh god, that's a vicious bastard thing. I recognise it. I don't know where I'm going. Well, I'm searching for a decent... oh, there's snow up there. Let's go this way. It goes towards the sea, though. What's over here? I know at higher elevations, well, some higher elevations, you're safer from some dinosaurs, because they don't like the cold, but then there's sort of Ice Age creatures that you might discover in cold places instead. That's exciting. Oh god, more big mountains. Right, let's go on up. I'm not seeing many dinosaurs. I wonder if I've tweaked it down too much. Oh look, there's something. I don't know what that was. That was something. Let's go up here. I don't want to go down there. I'm struggling finding some sort of flat terrain, which is what I want. I want plains, or even the edge of a desert would do. Something. Oh, it's dark. I don't like that. These spiders generate in the dark. I mean, there are more dinosaurs on the plains as well. Not that I'm in search of dinosaurs. I'm just sort of in search of somewhere to call home, really. Let's go over there. Whoops. Well, there's some cows. At least they're edible and breedable. Maybe. What's up here? What do we see? Don't really know. I don't know if this looks a decent place to live. Probably not. There's not enough life here. No, oh god, what are you? There's another cow over there. I like the cows. Oh, right. Okay. I need to take shelter for the night. Oh, it's not working there, is it? Oh. Oh, come on. I just want to go underneath the chalk. Is the chalk going to fall as well? Oh, don't tell me chalk also falls down. Right, I'm fucked. I'm fucked if chalk also falls down. Because I haven't got any torches. I haven't got anything. No way of looking after myself. And I'm just going to get splatted by monsters. fall down as well on that side, isn't it? Come on, I just want to go in one. That's all I need to do. Just protect myself. One layer. From the blooming night terrors that come out. There. Yeah, I can sit in here and build on my axe as well, actually, somewhere safe. Right, I think I'm safe here. So let's do what we need to do with. No, that's dirt. What am I doing? Ebony. Ebony seems such a waste, doesn't it? Right. Let's take some planks and make a crafting table. There's our crafting table. Look at some recipes. We want lots of planks. Yeah, come on, I want lots of planks. There we go, lots of planks. How do you make sticks? Why isn't it showing me sticks? How do you make a stick? Oh! Button. Is that one? That's a button. No. Why don't I know? Isn't it? Oh, it's that way. A few more than that. Right, plenty of sticks. Now, will you please? Thank you. Got any cobblestone? No. I'll make a wooden pickaxe. Let's put that here. Oh, we've got a bed. Bloody hell. To get us away. There we go. So that's a sleeping bag bed. That has let me sleep in it, and it set my spawn without me having to set the bed down, which is the crucial thing about that. So there's no then breaking of it, which unsets the spawn. Oh look, this is now dropping these things. That's cool. Right, anyway, I should be safe. It's a piggy. What is this? Is that coal? Yay, it's coal. Right, I can make torches with coal, which is cool. And you can use the torch as a weapon in this. Oh. Set things on fire. Although I think they don't drop unless you actually kill them. I think setting things on fire doesn't give you the right player-related drops. I think that's stuff I set up on the drops from the dinosaurs, that you have to be a player in order to get them. If a dinosaur kills a dinosaur, it doesn't drop the silicon. Right, so I just collect all this, and then we can. Oh look, there's. Oh, I saw a Brachiosaurus over there. Go on, you're going to turn around so we can see you properly. Give us your best side. Alright, anyway. Let's go over here. There is a Brachiosaurus over there. Thought I'd seen. There's a couple. I need some food. I don't remember what ones are nasty and what ones are not. I think basically assume all of them are nasty, apart from ones that you can see eating plants. Even those ones might be a bit moody. Ah, fuck. Nearly fell down a hole. Oh, a beehive. That's cool. Oh god, there's two more. What are you? Oh no, I just... No, I'm going. It's fine. I don't... If you don't want me here, that's fine. You just need to ask. Right, let's use the water to cross over them. There we go. So what I'm really looking for is plains or swamps, because that's where the resources are. I think. I mean, the resources on the plains are the dinosaurs. In the swamp, there's a lot of oil, which you use for something. Oh, look at that moon. I'm just not sure what. And we've also got the problem that if you set up a base, oi, and spend a lot of... Why are they so moody? And spend a lot of time in your base. Oh, okay. So I don't know what happened there. We'll have a look at what caused that bug. And then we'll finish. I think we can pick that up next time. But let's have a quick review of what caused that, so that we know. It takes a long time to shut down the server. So we will return, and I'll give you a little bit of information about what caused the bug. So just an update to that. Looking at the log file, it's a problem with interacting with the warthog ball thing. Might be a fault with Animania. Might be. I have read on some forums that Animania can cause some issues. And we could remove Animania because this is supposed to be primitive and not contemporary. Not sure yet. Alternatively, it might be something to do with world gen and the repose mod. Simply trying to do too much stuff at a time. I'm not convinced it's that. I think we just have to keep an eye on the mods and see what happens. Anyway, we will pick this up in the next recording. Thank you for joining me. Bye bye.